Hey everyone, so here we are, Pakkins Land, 25th anniversary. It's number one color. So we're going to start by reading this today, and then, well, probably do a little review. Although uh, the review will not be done here in Discord, where we are reading it, where anybody can follow along when I do these. Hopefully, I'll be doing these every Saturday at noon. So I guess first thing is to open up the comic. So, so I really like this cover. It really pops. Got Gary's signature. Um, Fortunately, there's nothing on the inside cover. And then this, of course, it just seems to be blown up and slightly opaque. But I guess on with the story. Okay, we got this. A shelves taken off a shelf. Something adventure, and he's reading. Lend me your good ear and your good eye, and I will tell you of the tales of my many adventures. My name is Paul. Yeah, Paul. And here is my story. Almost as soon as I had started, I noticed something that made me want to turn and run. What's that? Blood? Fresh blood. Something is wounded. Whatever it is, it must be hurt. Bad. My flashlight went out, making my task all the harder as I struggled to find my way in the darkness. I was very near to despair. My mind was racing. How could I ever succeed in getting out of the cave this way when I heard a cry of agony? Sounded like a man's voice. Could it be the man that was hurt? Could it be a man that was hurt? Then, without warning, it was alive! Release me! Friend, I must soar! I opened my hands and the bird flew high, and my joy soared with it. As the bird ascended, it seemed to change and grow. It looked like an eagle. The bird gave a mighty shriek, so loud it shook the ground. Uh, and and just when I felt I could take no more, he was gone. As I admired the feather, sweet music filled my ears. It was like holding on to something that was alive. This simple object made me aware of all that was in me, both good and bad. This frightened me. I must keep this feather. At that moment, I realized, strange, I'm lost! Why do you hum so? Why do you howl so? You are not lost. You are right where you sit. Who's there? What I mean is, firstly, you are sitting there squawking like a chicken, saying that you are lost when you are there as plain as the nose on my face. Secondly, you asked, Who's there? Ha ha. That's a very, very silly. I'm the only one here. Yeah, except he doesn't know who you are or nothing. And by lost, of course, he means he's not, he doesn't know how to get where he wants to be. But what are you? I'm a lion. What? What? Why? Why do you look so surprised? Don't you have lions in your land? Of course we do, but they're much bigger and they can't talk. Uh, oh yeah, my name's Paul. What's yours? Augustus, at your service. It's a pleasure to it's a pleasure to meet you, Mister Augustus. That's quite a name. Please call me Gus. How can you do that? He doesn't seem to be here now. As he flew off, a feather was left behind. Oh no! I put it in my bag for safekeeping. We have to go back and get my bag. He's an old friend of mine. It's a bear. Howdy. The name's Brambles. Mr. Brambles. Hello? I was just starting to get used to the fact that Gus could talk, and now I was face to face with one of the most dangerous animals known to man. Let me introduce you to Paul of the Human Lands. I know where he's from. It's not every day that you see a human child. I can tell by his reaction that he does not see bears very often, right, Paul? Right. Ready or not, guys, here comes the fish. Okay, Mr. Brambles, I'm ready. Uh, hey, Gus, help me! Fast! What's wrong, lad? Have you never fished before? Put it down. Don't let it get back into the river. Then a high pitched cry from overhead. Lord Brambles, I have a message for you! A flying squirrel from the treetop. Yes, what is it? Tikya. It is this arrow, sir! Does it look familiar? Gus, what's this all about? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Paul, but it must be something very important. What makes you say that? Well, I've never seen Mr. Brambles turn away from a fish dinner to engage in conversation. We put out the fire, threw water on our faces, and made our way for the Tree of Councils. When the leaders were there, Mr. Brambles started the meetings. Thank you all for coming at such short notice. The purpose of this meeting is of the utmost importance. As you know, about 4 years ago, King Amherst of Pakkins Land went on a quest to find the Lord of Eagles in hopes of bringing a blessing upon this land. He had thought, we had thought the king to be dead, but this very day news has come, and proof that our king lives. And now search your hearts, for I ask if there be any among us that the sound in body and mind who will volunteer to come with me to seek out our friend and king. A hush came over the assembly. The calm old eyes of the speaker peered into my direction as if a beacon beckoned, as if to beckon me to their call. The fear of what dangers lie ahead flooded my mind. The only desire was for home. Wow, that was good. I've read this before, in the black and white omnibus, but you know, I like it in color a lot better, I'd say, and in regular size comic book form. The omnibus was a bit smaller, so but there's some extra pages here, as you can see. Covers. I think this is the original cover. Some other stuff here saying about some history of it. And these are all varying things. And it's showing some artwork for it. So, very good read. I can't wait to get number 2 in color when it's out. Um, so this has been a good read. And I would definitely recommend it to anybody. The colors are, good. I wouldn't say vibrant, but I think they suit this book for what it is. The story was, good. Like I said, I've read it before, so that was good. Not sure what else to say. Next week, here on um, Discord, we'll read Titan, Mouse of Might, number 1, and then the following week we will do number 2, and they will both be in color as well. So I guess that's it for now. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you all later. Bye for now. God bless.